this episode, I'll be taking the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 on a ride with Ross from Biker Talk, who'll be riding an Aprilia 660 and will also be accompanied by Tim on his beautiful Kawasaki Z900RS Jaffa paint scheme. Whew, I love that bike. We're going to be heading up into the Blue Mountains, stopping for a quick coffee to see a couple of people that you may recognise, on to lunch, and then at the end of the video, folks, stick around because I'll be featuring the products that I'm wearing on the day, which is black Pup Moto, a relatively newcomer into the Australian market, and we'll be having a closer look at the jacket and gloves that I'm wearing. So enjoy the ride, folks. It was a beautiful and brisk day, and I love the Blue Mountains. All the destruction from the floods. So by the time we got to the On the Soul Side Cafe here in Katoomba, we were pretty chilly. So Dave, the barista extraordinaire, was kind enough to warm our heart with a couple of cups of coffee and get a bit of caffeine into our bloodstream. Not only that, but we had the wonderful Chris Keeble here of Aussie and the Indian and the Barber in Biker fame, and Big Steph from Bikes, Burgers and Beers podcast and YouTube channel as well. We sat here for an hour or so, had a coffee, had a bit of a chinwag, caught up on some old times before it was time to hit the road again. Let's do it. Feed my belly. Hey boys. Royal Enfield 650 Interceptor. Now, for those of you who have followed me for a while, you'll know that I used to have one of the 650s. I used to have the Continental GT 650 and I absolutely loved it. What I didn't love over a period of time was the forward position. For my body, it just didn't work on the GT, on the Cafe Racer style. So on my bike, I put Interceptor bars on it, and with the rear set pegs on that bike, it made it a real sort of a hooligan machine. But over time, I bought my Harley. At the time, I couldn't afford to have two bikes sitting in the shed. It just wasn't smart. So this Interceptor is from Royal Enfield itself. So I've got it for a couple of weeks. So I'm going to do a review of this based around the fact that it's been in the market now for 2 to 3 years. Now, when I had my original one, it was one of the early ones in the country and it was all really new and really exciting. They're still here and they're as popular as ever. So stay tuned, there will be a full review coming real soon. So make sure you subscribe and hang around for that if this is what you're interested in. Just before I finish this video, folks, I want to talk about the gear that I was wearing today. This is black Pup Moto. Now this is super cool retro gear. I figured perfect accompaniment with the retro motorcycle today. So let's talk about it. A brand new company in Victoria, Australia, Black Pup Moto. Now these gloves are their summer gloves. The name will be down below and in the description. But as you can see, they're perforated. There's a really nice knuckle protection across the front there. When you open it up, nice Velcro strap to tighten your wrist. Also, extra padding on the heel of the palm and across the palm as well. We've got the touch material here so you can use your electronic goods as well. And all in all, just very cool looking gloves, retro style gloves. For me, super comfortable. I've been wearing these for over a month now and I really like them. My only complaint is that I may have ordered a size too big. Of course, they're a bit big on my hand, but other than that, they are absolutely awesome. Moving on to the jacket, the Black Pup Moto jacket. Again, the name will be on the bottom of the screen and in the description below. But this is a beautiful distressed leather. It's a brown jacket. It's nice to have a brown option in my cupboard because everything I own is black. From an armour point of view, there's shoulder armour, there's elbow armour, there's also a backplate armour in the back as well. So you're protected on all angles if you're unfortunate enough to have a fall. The leather is beautiful and soft and already distressed looking and I really love it. As I said, nice to have something brown in the cupboard instead of everything black. And looks super cool in the retro world, which is Royal Enfield and Triumph and all the other retro bikes as well. Anyway, check out Black Pup Moto, guys. There will be a link in the description below. There'll also be a link if you want to purchase. You'll get a little discount as well. So make sure you check out Black Pup Moto. All right, folks, that's it for today, folks. Thanks for coming on a ride with us today. It was a brisk one up through the mountains, but we had a really good day. And hey, check out Black Pup Moto, super cool gear. See ya.